Sorry, getting out a little bit later because we got kids and homework and kind of going through some of that sort of stuff. But we are here. We are ready to go. Really know how many orders we're going to find out here tonight. But that's all right. We're going to do our best to figure it out. And we're going to just head on downtown. If there's good orders, there's good orders. If there's not, there's not. And I'm perfectly fine with that. We're going to turn on, let's see, DoorDash, Uber Eats, Grubhub. So, good evening, Josh. How's it going? So, just a reminder to everybody, please like and subscribe. And especially if you are coming on the stream watching this afterwards, we'd appreciate it so much. Let's see, what is that? No, that's not what I'm trying to get. Resend code. Didn't send me the code. So yeah, we're going to be out here. This is also our after party for hitting our 4,000 watch hours. All right, so we're going to head on downtown. We are back to Platinum Dasher. We are back to Dash Now anytime. So excited for that. At least we have a little more control. We're up to 73% acceptance rate on DoorDash tonight. The sun has just gone down. It's going to get dark here pretty quick. We're going to march on towards downtown, see what sort of orders, if any, are out here tonight. We're going to hold off on turning DoorDash till we are downtown, but we do have the ability to dash as soon as we get down there. We will be taking pretty much every order on DoorDash tonight. So that's the basics of what we have going on at the moment. Hope you guys are all doing well. We just had our most recent video go public, the best and worst places to do drop-offs. Yeah, so I got that video up. So best and worst places to drop off food. Just my personal opinion. So that video was live for members last night. I got that done. And then it went live to everybody else at 4 o'clock today. So 4 p.m. Eastern today. So that video should be now live for everyone. So you can chime in on there. Jennifer, good evening. How's it going? We're out doing some food delivery here tonight. We just hit our 4,000 watch hours. So that's super exciting. And we also have merch up on the store as well. So we got the Magic Dumpster shirts and stickers up. I don't know if it's displaying right for everyone else. It wasn't displaying right for me. And I don't know if there's a way to access it under here. Thank you so much. Appreciate it, Ryan. We've been working our tails off to try to get there. So we're finally there. But if you, I don't know if you go onto my page. I got to figure out how to navigate it. But I got Magic Dumpster stickers, shirts, and sweatshirts up and available. So Eliza, welcome to the stream. We are English only in here, just so you know. But we appreciate you being here. So we're just gonna head on downtown, see if there's any good orders. Hopefully low distance orders. That's the main thing that we're looking for. Don't want to have to drive too much. I don't know if I'm gonna be staying out super late tonight. And then there is also football tonight. We're gonna see. Maybe we'll just stream from home. Problem is I don't have a great way to do that because StreamYard is full. Joham, I appreciate it so much. Yeah, we're really excited to be there. We've been almost a year, so it took almost a year. The first video I recorded as a primary for this channel, I recorded on January 1st. It went up probably a couple days after that. Oh, it's Packers and Lions tonight. Yeah, so Packers and Lions football game tonight, so I don't know if we're going to cover it here or if I'm just going to start a fresh stream at home. I don't know. I don't even know if I have the energy to stream tonight because I got to be up early again tomorrow. Thank you for the sub, Jennifer. Appreciate it so much. So yeah, you know what? we got to 4,000 when we got to 4,000, and you guys watching right now helps on the journey to 5,000. But truthfully, watch hours don't really matter too much past this point, as far as I know, other than just wanting new people to be introduced to your channel and to your content. So that is something we're just not going to focus on too much more. We'll focus on subscribers, channel members. So we've got that. So our goal is, let's see, I know what our goal was last night, but I don't know where we are with that. Let's see. So we're at 1415. So let's just try to get to 1420 on subscribers for the night. Look to add 5 more subs. We're also looking for 5 more channel members. So you can be a channel member at $2, $5, or $25 a month, whatever level suits you the best. We've got all sorts of options for you and different perks at every level, but the best perk that you have of all of them is being able to put those custom emojis down. And if we get 5 more subs, that will allow us another custom emoji to come on. Good evening, Jaeger. Yeah, all is well. We are at our 4,000 watch hours. We have merch available, which is really weird because I've created t-shirt designs before. Thank you. But this is the first time I created a t-shirt design for me. So we have Magic Dumpster t-shirts, hoodies, and stickers. I'm not sure if they're like water bottle stickers or what, but I literally got the design done today. So I made it on Canva. So I used Canva for the first time ever today because I knew what I wanted to do, and I knew that what I was using, GoDaddy Studio, I knew that wasn't going to be able to do that. Think you are on the wrong stream. Dizzy, appreciate you hanging out with us, but I definitely think you're talking on the wrong stream. So, but appreciate you being here. So we're hanging out. We're looking for some food delivery. I don't know if there's going to be anything. I haven't seen really anything great. I did take, I had a catering order. Is that Creso? Hello. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. This is our 4,000 watch hour after party. We already did the main party earlier today, but this is the after party. So we're just kind of out here celebrating, making some money. Russian Agent, good evening to you. So we're just looking for 5 more subscribers, 5 more channel members. Those are the current channel goals. I don't have to talk about watch hours. It's just not a thing anymore. I don't know. I'm not an expert in this, but I don't really think it matters at all past 4,000. Other than maybe you just have to maintain the 4,000 watch hours. Like, I don't know what happens if you drop below 4,000 watch hours in the last year, but I would imagine as long as you just keep creating content, that's not going to be an issue anymore at this point. So we're just going to head over the bridges. It is just about sunset time. Still really bright. I think sunset. Is that the past tense of sunset? Sunset. Sunset was at like 5:40 or something like that. We don't get much earlier than that. And the good news is, if you guys want like crazy news, the days start getting longer in just over 2 weeks. Right? December 22nd, the days start getting longer. I'm from the United States, down in Southwest Florida. That's where we're at. We are over both bridges. I have really zero plan for tonight other than just try to find some orders. We're back to platinum. My acceptance rate, I took a couple more deliveries today. Got it up to 73%. So we're still basically taking every order on DoorDash unless it's lousy. But we actually can decline an order or two tonight without feeling bad. Last night we were taking everything. Tonight we're just taking most everything. All right, we just had an eBay sale, so that's really exciting. I threw most of my stuff, most of my non-baseball card stuff. I threw like 22% off with a 50% off coupon because I just need it gone. I'm moving here and I don't want to move bulky stuff, so it's like basically just giving things away and not even really trying to get money out of it, at least not too much other than a buck or two. So I'm just trying to clear out stuff. So that was one of those things. It was a coffee mug that had sold the other day, but then they canceled, so I relisted it and now it's on clearance, and then boom, it's gone right away. It's okay, it wasn't even my coffee mug, so I'll get like $2 for it. It's gone. Don't want to deal with it, don't want to think about it, don't want to worry about it. It is great here. It's for this time of year, it's pretty chilly down here. We're in like probably back in the 50s now that sunset has happened. That's my new thing. The new past tense of sunset is sunset. Like my son sat on my Mickey Mantle baseball card and ruined it. Not real. I don't actually have a Mickey Mantle baseball card. Uber Eats is like, go online to reach your financial goals. Well, I am online, and you're sending me orders that would not help me reach my financial goals. So that doesn't really work. We're gonna go hang out by Turco Taco because I don't know what else to do. Don't really have a plan. It is Packers versus Lions tonight. It's a rare like Thursday night football game matchup that I'm really excited for. So those two teams each played, not each other, but they both played on Thanksgiving Day. Was that just a week ago? Yeah, that was. So they both played on Thursday a week ago. So neither has like a rest advantage or disadvantage in it. Lions are going to win 34-27. All right, Savage is going on there. Is it hard to work as a delivery driver? Well, some days. Some days it's fun. Some days it's hard. It's something that I'm certainly working to phase myself out of. My goal is to be no longer a full-time delivery driver by April 1st. So I'm already planning all the videos in my head of what it's going to be, like why I quit doing food delivery full-time, different things like that. But we're still going to be doing it full-time between now and then. So I've got about 4 months left, not even. So we are here. We are platinum. Let's just check all of our DoorDash metrics. I'm always kind of curious to see how they are or aren't bouncing up or down or whatever. All right, let's see. Sometimes you got to click on it too because they're not always actually right. But we are still running a 5-star customer rating on DoorDash. Guess what, guys? They have changed the on-time rating for DoorDash. Frog, how's it going? They have changed the on-time rating. It is not based on all time anymore. I know, it's such a big game. Jaeger, this is huge. So DoorDash on time, up until yesterday, I looked at it yesterday, was your all-time on-time rating, and I was stuck at 89%. And I looked at it right now, and my on-time rating is, guess what? Guess what my new on-time rating is, because it's based on the last 100 deliveries. My new on-time rating is 100%. Yes, it is now based on your last 100 deliveries, not all time. This is huge. That should give me an advantage. Because I've been working. You guys know I've been working on getting my metrics up everywhere. So this is a big change. Now, I don't know if it's going to play out any differently with the orders I see. I mean, obviously not yet tonight, but so you have a chance to redeem yourself if you've had slow, because especially when you start on these apps, you're slower. You just don't know all the tips. You don't know the tricks. You don't know about hitting, waiting for the order at the restaurant. That is a significant change. That's maybe the first change I've seen DoorDash make in a while that I'm actually excited about. We'll see how long it stays. All right, that's perfect. I look, DoorDash thinks I'm perfect. They think I'm perfect. Which team is that for? The Dolphins? Dolphins now have Jamar Chase Savage. I have to screenshot DoorDash thinking I'm perfect. This is, yeah. So I don't know if it's going to play out into the types of orders that we see, but I can't imagine it's going to hurt me anymore. That was one of the most annoying things of DoorDash, was that all their other metrics were like recently based. I still wish they would get rid of last 100 ratings and move to your last 100 deliveries, but acceptance last 100. Yeah, customer rating is still based on your last 100 ratings, which I don't like generally, but the fact that they are removing stuff and they are removing bad ratings is a pretty good thing. How's it going, Plain Sharks? We've got breaking DoorDash news. Breaking DoorDash news. They are now, I'll turn this around so you guys can get a better picture. They are, your on-time rate on DoorDash is now based on your last 100 deliveries. By the way, Plain Sharks, Grassi visited us last night. I'm going to call him Santa Grass. Oh, we might need to change up the Grassi emoji now that he's seen it and put a Santa hat on him now. Anyway, that's a separate thing. Yeah, I know. So this is really good because I was stuck at 89%. Maybe because I was so slow. Like when you start on these apps and then when you're kind of stupid and you do like really bad dirty double stacks and you just don't know all the tricks. So my on-time rate jumped from 89% to 100% overnight. So I'm excited about that. I mean, obviously, it's always like you're always waiting for the other shoe to drop with DoorDash, but I'm gonna say, yeah, at least tonight, that makes sense. All right, we're gonna move. There's nothing here. There's just nothing downtown. I'm just talking all the apps. Nothing is coming through. Yeah, well, but I mean, that's why it's important. You've got to keep making your voice heard. Look, what's the trade-off here? Realistically, the trade-off is if you're too annoying, they ban you, block you, and then your stress is taken care of anyway. So the only reason you shouldn't be super vocal about most of this stuff is if you are 100% dependent on these things. It pays more. I think it's a much better play to be vocal. Like, be polite, be respectful, don't be stupid, don't be a jerk, but be vocal about things. And so it's like, I'm just hoping with what they say now with Platinum Dasher. So it's like, okay, I've got 150 deliveries in the last 30 days. That's got to be pretty close to above average. You know, my acceptance rate is the only thing I could really move up higher. We may just take it on. I may just, to do like a full vetting, I don't know, next week or something, I may just take it on, just take however many, you know, basically do a rating climb from wherever I finish the weekend and just take 100 straight orders. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the hearts. So we are out here tonight. We're looking for deliveries. Yeah, that's probably what I would do, Beasley, is just go on Earn by Time as much as I possibly could. And, yeah, just knock out. I mean, you could do it in a week. Yeah, you just take what you can get. And I mean, that's what I did today. I just went on Earn by Time and I moved up from 71% to 73%. Yeah, they will be higher mileage, but it is true. Like, there is like zero stress when you're on Earn by Time, because anything that they throw at you just means like no big deal. Thank you, Grammy. Appreciate it. Yes, we are at 4,000 watch hours. So I'm super excited about that. It will mean if you're not on YouTube Premium, you'll start seeing a few ads pop up. I'm trying to do it. So I need your feedback for sure. For the most part, we're going to look to just put like one ad at the beginning and then try to kind of do something along those lines, like one ad at the beginning, and that's about it. But we'll kind of see. We're going to play around with things. We're going to test things. The goal is to not stifle the growth of the channel, but to still start collecting those pennies from AdSense. So it really is pennies, like early on. And what we'll maybe do is maybe we'll do some updates on it or whatever. I actually put out a video yesterday, so it was a short I did yesterday, that all my super chat, membership, and Patreon income is gonna go towards a new family car. So yesterday I did the video and we had gone over $200, and I could do another video today. We've gone over $300 with the super chat from yesterday. So we are slowly chipping away. So that's where all of that money is going towards. And a second car means freedom. So like tonight, I wasn't able to even start streaming until about 5:40 as opposed to 4:30. So I missed like an hour and 10 minutes of stream time that I could have done because I had to go pick up the family and then drop them off at home and all that. And if we had two cars, that's what that would go towards. So that's where it's going. We're just going to start setting it aside. I have a savings account that we're just going to dedicate all that income. So super chats, memberships, and Patreon. We're going to dedicate it to the second family car, which will give us freedom. Don't worry, the Vibe's going to be around for a good long time because we're going to get second family car and then we'll have to save up for a better car to replace the Vibe. So Vibe is going to be with us probably till it croaks, and we've got some work to do on that. So our goal is to get to 20 on subscribers and 25 on members. Those are our 2 channel goals for tonight. We have no more watch hour goals. That's maybe the best part about hitting the 4,000 watch hours. You can always ask and I'll always tell you, but I don't even know if it shows me anymore. So like literally today, when I went to where it was tracking watch hours, the whole bar disappeared. Like it was gone. Yes, for sure. I mean, I appreciate it. Or go YouTube Premium. Like I highly recommend just going YouTube Premium. It's like $10 a month and it is just well worth your time to just, like, that's what we have. I don't have it on this channel. So if I'm watching as a creator, but like we as creators, we still get money from, if you're YouTube Premium and you click on our videos, we still get like a portion of that revenue too. That's good. That'll be like the first time in forever the Dolphins don't need an offensive line Batman. Yeah, I mean, premium is the way to go. I have another video that I recorded. I haven't gotten it up yet, but it's my 10 apps and subscription services I'm planning on using in 2025. 9 of which I've used in the past year. One of them we haven't used for a couple years, but we want to get started up again. So looking forward to that. That's got some affiliate link stuff in there. That's why it's taking a little longer to edit. Vitalik, how's it going? Hope you are doing well. We had a new Patreon post today. I kind of feel like it's a turning point today. It's like opening up memberships and super chats was obviously, that was a little bit of a turning point, but being monetized, it's like, okay, it's like another step closer to the dream of being able to do this full time. And but we'll do updates because part of this channel too is like helping you guys along the way. So I feel like I can do feel like I have a little more credibility. I can do a few more things. By the way, there's just absolutely 0 orders coming in, guys. Like a couple of trip radars, but like there's just nothing. I've not seen a DoorDash order yet. It's dry out here tonight. So we're just talking about stuff then, and since we can do that. But we'll have some things. I definitely highly encourage you, if you haven't started your YouTube channel, get it going. Get it going, because you never know. Some of you guys might be more naturals at this than you think you are. I did not clear my cache. Maybe I need to do that. But I got up to 73% acceptance rate, and Audrey, DoorDash reset now that your on-time rating is based on your last 100 deliveries. So my on-time rating went from 89% and it jumped all the way to 100%. I actually think it's crazy that it's at 100%. So you know what? Maybe we should do that. Maybe what we should do here is go park. We're going to go to Outback. I'm going to go sit at Outback because I feel like that's a good place for like Thursday night football. But I'm going to do a full phone. I turned off all the apps here for a second. I'm going to power off my phone since that's the easiest way to do a cache. Did we ever find out if it was cache or cache? Cache sounds so fancy, but I think it's just clear your cache. Are you streaming the game tonight, Batman? I haven't decided yet if I'm streaming. I haven't made a thumbnail, but I think I already have Packers and Lions images, so making the thumbnail will be pretty quick. All right, so we're just gonna park here. We literally have everything off, including the phone. Everything is off at the moment. Well, there's a delivery driver pulling up right now, so probably not tonight. You got to pick Mr. Irrelevant again. All right, well, we're gonna do this. We're gonna reset the phone. I also think it's probably a good idea generally to close all your other apps that you're not using when you deliver. I just feel like these apps would be more likely to send it to you if they see your connection is good. I think ideally you would want one app per phone, but obviously that's not necessarily practical. So I used Canva for the first time today. For those of you who haven't seen it, let me this is our logo. Not our logo. This is what the design for Magic Dumpster looks like. So you can get this now from our Spring. It used to be called Teespring. It's now called Spring. But I like how it turned out. I feel like that's pretty good. And by the way, so you guys know, because I wanted to use a dumpster that had zero branding on it, that is an AI generated dumpster. Just so you guys know. It's pretty good quality. The AI is... That was Dolly. Oh. How's it going, Original Jeff? All right. Well, let's see what we got here. We're I don't think there's a way to reset your settings inside of there. Ready for Friday. My kids are ready for Friday. Week after Thanksgiving is rough. All right, let's try getting all these dealy bobs back on. That's a $32 hour, and that is a very good hour, Audrey. Do we think scheduling on DoorDash matters? What do you guys think? It does feel like sometimes I get my best orders when I'm scheduled, but then a lot of times it feels like it doesn't really matter. All right, well, I'll schedule. It wouldn't hurt to schedule it. Settings, apps, DoorDash, storage, clear cache. All right, thank you, Audrey. Let's try this. Settings, apps. Location, photos, don't care about motion, fitness, Siri, search. What does background app refresh mean? Does anybody know what background app refresh? I don't know what that means. You're in 2031, 2032. Refreshes the app if it's not open. Oh, well, I don't really care. I mean, maybe that matters. I don't know. Thank you, Josh. Appreciate it. I'm learning, like, so I used to be pretty up on tech through about 30 years old, and then I just kind of let it all slide by because kids and family and everything. And now it's like diving deeper into this YouTube world. It's like I kind of need to get caught back up on tech stuff a lot. By the way, I don't know how official it is. I saw an email that they're retiring the Deliver That Legacy app. So that's just something to consider for those of you who are on that. All right, well, we're just parked here at Outback. We've just yet to see really anything. Any orders. We have not seen any orders on DoorDash yet tonight. Oh, we just had another Amazon sale. Sold those Post-it notes. So these Post-it notes were actually featured in my live stream of sourcing for Amazon. We're slowly working our way through those. I don't know what we're doing in terms of a football stream tonight, so. Well, $9 for 13 miles. That's what I get for refreshing. Yeah, but you know what? It kind of makes sense. It's slow out here tonight. It is slow out here tonight. Well, we got nothing over here. We got nothing downtown. It's time to move again. So I've had a sale on eBay, a sale on Amazon. I tried to do a Facebook Marketplace meetup, but then she went all ghosty on me. I couldn't find it. I'm on an iPhone, so I couldn't find it. But I'll keep searching. Yeah, my potential Facebook Marketplace customer ghosted me hard. We were talking and they were like all set. We were supposed to meet at 3 o'clock and I texted them at 2:55 to make sure everything was still good. And they're like, oh yeah, I'm still at the doctor's office. And apparently they're still at the doctor's office. Oh, we got $10. Hey, $10 for 2 miles. This is on Uber Eats from Rosati's Pizza. So as soon as we got the bad order from DoorDash, we just paused orders. It's been slow here tonight, though. Very slow. So at least this one is a potential of a hidden tip. We like Rosati's Pizza. They're a good place. They were slow the other night. Hopefully they won't be super slow tonight. I own 11 Pro Max, whatever it is, something like that. Let me see. Let me see if I got that right. Cancel. Gotta work through some. What is it? It's the iPhone 11 Pro Max. Yeah, I did have it right. All right, so this is our first delivery of the night. It's a good one. It's $10 for like less than 3 miles. It does have a chance for a hidden tip because we're on Uber Eats. Anything $10 plus on Uber Eats could have a hidden tip. Doesn't mean it will, but Usually if you see $10 and you're 3 miles or less, that's usually a pretty good sign. Usually a pretty good sign that there's a hidden tip. Because most people don't tip exactly $8. There's always, every once in a while I get one that turns out to be exactly 10, but most people tip like $10 or they're tipping a percentage. It's just very rare that they tip exactly $8. So this was like, I don't know, it was last Friday night or 2 Friday nights ago. We had an issue here. I forget exactly even what the issue was. Remember my son went in and with me, and I don't know, there was something weird with it, but overall they're super friendly. They love me because I'm the only driver who brings the pizza bag in to their pizza place. And one of the restaurant workers here used to work at Turco Taco downtown, and then she moved over here. It is definitely nowhere near as busy as it was the other night. Someone else is pulling in as well. He didn't put his flashers on. Make sure you guys, if you are like parking by this road here, make sure you put your flashers on, because if they're not on, I've seen cases where people can actually be held liable if you're like doing a delivery and you don't actually have your delivery flashers on. So I'm not commenting on the legal side of that, but here. Kaylee, why the sad faces? Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm not going to bring you guys in for this one, so you guys throw the BRBs in the chat. You missed the playoffs by a single game. Well, Jamar Chase is getting old in 2031. That's why. All right, I'll be back. Another long wait, but it's all right. Got the order done, sign fell down. I got stuff to read here. Oh my goodness, you got attacked by a dog. My goodness. All right. Let me read this here. Customer stood, did nothing. You okay? I would have made it back to my vehicle. There's a dude. I was still in shock. Wow. I mean, I would. What app were you delivering on? Because honestly, I would make a report on that, and I hate saying it, but like, I don't know if you need to like get checked out for any of the weird dog disease things or whatever. Crazy. Well, I'm glad that you're scratched up and not like really badly hurt. Okay. Yeah, that should be. And take pictures. I mean, if you didn't take pictures on site, at least take pictures now. It's wild out there, and yeah, it's like when people are like, oh, get a real job. I'm like, yeah, pretty sure a mailman has been a real job for the longest time, and what we're doing is in the very least equivalent to what a mailman does or UPS driver does. What they mean is, when people say get a real job, what they mean is we just want you to have a real boss. I am fortunate that I have not had to deal with any dog attacks. I've gotten my confidence up. Obviously that doesn't always matter, but it can matter sometimes, especially with the little yippers. If you're confident and firm and friendly. Okay. Well, anyway, just still at least document everything, and if you go, I mean, I would think their insurance would at least cover your doctor's visit if you decide to do a doctor's visit. I don't know. But yeah, definitely, like you said, you reported it to Uber, so that's good. There's one other driver in there. He waited about 5 minutes less than me. His order had come through first, I guess. But and Batman, you just can't win. It's just the Dolphins, man. It just doesn't matter. You got cheated out of the playoffs. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how all of it works, Kaylee, but good evening, Richard Gale. Thank you so much. We're just out here. Finally got my first delivery of the night. We're just delivering 2 pizzas, celebrating fully monetized on YouTube in less than a year. So I'm pretty happy about that. Still lots of work to do from this point forward, but happy, excited that we got here. So, yeah, no, I'm doing well. We're in a good place here tonight. Gotta go one more road. We're like less than a mile from our drop off here, so I like quick, short deliveries. If all my deliveries could be like 3 miles or less, I'd be a much happier Craig. Very, very philosophical and very true, Richard Gale. No, I'm excited. I mean, when you start it, you think it's going to be super easy, and then you do it for like a month or two, and you're like, oh my goodness, I'm never going to get there. And then somewhere in the middle, you kind of settle on reality, and you kind of figure out at least the strategy for that phase in your creator career. And really, the key thing, for those of you who've been around a long time, you'll remember this. We were doing like a bunch of stuff, and then I ended up taking a break, like at the end of July, beginning of August. I just took like I don't know what it was, like a 4-week break, 6-week break. I just took a break. And that break was probably the best possible thing I could have done, because it gave me time to get away from YouTube for just a little bit and clear my head and really sort out all these different things. And it then kind of let me get rested up, refreshed, and then ready to go for the fall. And I'm very glad that I did that. It was just a good time to take a break. I don't know if I'll ever take that long of a break again, but I might take a break from streaming. I've actually even thought about taking a break from streaming in early January, because there's a bunch of videos that I want to make. And I feel like I could probably pump out close to one a day. And I just want to give the channel a bunch of food that it can eat going into the new year. So there's zero reason. We got a fun little, I don't know how much you can see. We got a fun little Christmas display there. There's just zero reason to ever let your dogs get out. Especially when you know you're expecting a delivery. I'm all about showing grace and stuff. I'm a big fan of grace. We are here. I'll be right back. Either that or a live nativity scene. It's one of those two this time of year. A dog license. Wow, I didn't know that was even a thing. I mean, in some ways it kind of makes sense, but in other ways I'm like, I don't like government overreach, so that's like a toss-up for me. All right, well, we got everything back on. We're kind of near the mall and Cheesecake Factory and Chipotle and all that sort of stuff, so. Two dog owners taking their dogs for a walk, and the dogs are fighting with each other. My goodness, just Absolute trash on. This is $7 for 9 miles. So we get to stay at 72%, but there's just, I don't understand. There's just no orders tonight. All right. Well, we're going to pause DoorDash again. We've had DoorDash on for like, since we rebooted our phone, we've had DoorDash on for a total of maybe 2 minutes. Got one bad order, paused. Got a good order on Uber Eats, dropped it off, turned it back on, got a bad order, paused. Like, they're not even, I mean, I'll take it if it's like over $1 a mile and it's not going too far. Like, I'll take $6 for 5 miles, but they sent me 2 underwater orders, which just leads me to believe there's just not, I mean, Uber Eats is showing too, there's just not orders out here. So what DoorDash is trying to do, right, based on our current understanding of how DoorDash Platinum Dasher works, what they're trying to do, and when I park, I'll get caught up on everything else that you guys are talking about, because I know you're talking about a lot of dog stuff here. And I don't really have much advice. I just know take pictures, take notes, try to like, how can a dog be that wild? I don't know much about dogs. I'm not a dog guy. But how can a dog be that wild that you have an unthreatened owner at the door with the dog and the dog still goes ballistic? Like, to me, that's just a massive training failure. But I mean, if you said he didn't even say stop till a little bit, like that could be exactly it. Like, if he's slow to respond, the dog would know that and not really think that he's in charge. We're just gonna go head back to Magic Dumpster. It's a slow night. Slow night. I mean, we have nothing coming through on Grubhub. We got nothing coming through on Uber here. We got Instacart on, nothing coming through on there. All right, we're gonna head back down towards Magic Dumpster because I got no idea where there's good orders. Apparently on a Thursday night, the answer is nowhere. So we're gonna do that. Do a little reset here. We're on pace here. We're trying to get to 1420 subscribers and 25 channel members. So we're looking for 5 more of each. 5 more subs, 5 more channel members. And then I'll get caught up on all of the dog talk. But most importantly, Kaylee, I'm glad that it was a small attack relative to what you dealt with previously. I hope you heal up soon, and just make sure don't be afraid to get medical care or whatever. So, and then I know there's a lot of other conversation that's gone on. Yep. So, Savage, what you want to do, one of the things you want to do is you want to answer simple questions. Okay? This is one of the best ways if you're just trying to do. So I have like videos like how much money can you make on Grubhub? How much money can you make as a top dasher on DoorDash, right? Answer questions that people are searching for, search-based content. And that content will live, if not forever, for a very long time. So kind of want a combination of that plus lives. $2 for 4 miles on Uber Eats. We're going to pass on that. I could turn off, I might turn off DoorDash and see if there's earn by time available. There wasn't previously. No, there's still not. There's still not earn by time available. As soon as we get by like Lake Park Diner and Turco Taco, I'll throw DoorDash back on. Yeah, wasn't there like a celebrity whose dog was shot because it like went after the driver recently, and she like made this whole big sad post on it? I'm like, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's not how this works. You order food, you know that your food is coming, get your dogs in the house. I mean, that should be to me, a loose dog should be a bannable offense from these apps, let alone an attacking dog. We've got no plan of action because orders are just lousy out here tonight. So our plan of action is head to Magic Dumpster. We'll show Magic Dumpster the new merch, which we have. We have merch. I gotta start adding it in the link in the description as well. We have Magic Dumpster merch. It'll show up underneath. Probably not on a video like this, but if you look at the video that went out earlier today, hey, $12 for 3 miles. It's interesting. It's not $12 plus. It's just $12 for 3 miles on DoorDash. So it is a platinum order. I wonder why they didn't do it as like $10 plus. But usually if it's that much, you know, if it's way more than $2 a mile, they usually throw the plus sign on it. So maybe they're changing things. I don't know. So one of the big news things, and sorry, I'll have to get caught up on all the dog talk. So I don't know where that is. The big news on DoorDash is they changed. Let's see. Oh, I could go over if I can do it. They changed the on-time rating on DoorDash to now be based off your last 100 deliveries, not based on all time. So, Mark Zuckerberg with steroids. Wow, that's like a... Not gotten that one before. That's a new one. I'll give you points for creativity. I don't know if it really applies at all, because Mark Zuckerberg has hair and not a beard, at least last time I saw him. I can't read your name while I'm driving, but I'll give you props. I'll give you props for an original comment. How about that? Isn't Mark Zuckerberg like getting buff right now though? Like, I think Elon trimmed up a little bit, Zuckerberg buffed up a little bit. All right, so we're picking up from Osteria Tulia. This is $12 for 3.3 miles. It is different though. Like there's weird things happening on DoorDash. Things that I actually kind of like. I would prefer there not to be pluses, right? I would prefer to have full tip transparency. Do you think that they're starting to respond to these things? Because this always, for like 3.3 miles, this would be like 9 plus or 8 plus or 10 plus, something like that. That's what this order would traditionally be. So the fact that they just flat out tell me it's 12 for 3.3, well, first of all, that makes sense, right? $2 base pay plus a $10 tip. But I'm here for it. If we're gonna get rid of the pluses and we're just gonna go straight up numbers, I like that. All right, we're almost to the restaurant. This is Asideofhustlechannel. Sometimes I park over in the valet over here. We'll see how busy it is. I don't ask if it's crazy busy. I'm trying to save it. Obviously, that's the time I'd most like to use it, but I also don't want to burn any bridges on that. So, good evening, Ava. How are you doing? This is back down on 5th Avenue South. This is the same area that we watched the Christmas parade. Was that last night? 2 nights ago? Nobody knows. Nobody remembers. All right, I'll just ask if I can park. Good evening. Is that okay? Thank you so much. I didn't even get to ask the question. Like, we got you. Build those relationships, guys. When you are in these positions where you can have people who help you, build those relationships. Good evening, Blue Eyes. We're gonna leave the car running. We're gonna just go get this order. This is a $12 for 3-mile order on DoorDash. You have to teach tonight. Well, how are you feeling? It was your wrist, right, Ava? All right. I'm going to bring you guys with me on this one. I might have to mute it, but I'm going to bring you guys with me. Give you guys some sights of 5th Avenue here. Got Christmas decorations. Palm trees all lit up.
No problem.
Got it. There's a Christmas trolley going. Good evening. Picking up for Kristen. Yeah, DoorDash. All right, thank you.
We bought our house about 10 years ago. We lived in a condo at Park Shore. We had some issues.
Good evening, Tex.
With some assholes. But yeah, so we said we can't take this. So we looked for a house and we found a spec that was half finished. And actually,
yeah, the trolley's super cool.
We've had no hurricane damage. We're not
all right, thank you so much.
Even though we're 2 blocks. Oh, exactly, you are.
All right, we also got another order here. I got a $14 for 3-mile on Uber Eats. We got to walk like 2 blocks, but there's no parking over by this restaurant. So we're gonna go pick that one up as well. Get some exercise, get some walking going on. They're both going they're both going like the same direction, which is crazy because there's only a couple hundred houses the direction that we're going, but they're both going the same way. We get across the street here safely. Oh, this Ocean Prime, that's the second restaurant we're going to. This order is huge. It's 11 items, and it's like super high-end steakhouse. So hopefully it will be ready. Show you guys a little more of downtown. No, this is like you guys can see here, Audrey, every parking spot is taken over here. So we're fortunate to be able to park in the valet spot. There's no good spot to park over by this place. So it's okay. I can use the exercise. Plus, this restaurant's usually slow.
And
But there is secret access sidewalk down here. So we're almost there. Stretch the legs, gives the restaurant a couple more minutes to finish up the order. It's a huge order, and I was going to drop this one and come back and pick it up, but then I saw they're both going the same exact way. So that works out pretty well for me. Sounds good, Richard. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being with us. We will talk to you soon. Enjoy the game. I don't know if we're going to stream the game or not tonight. Honestly, haven't made up my mind. I was thinking yes because it was getting so slow, but now we're getting a couple of good orders, so who knows. All right, we're almost. We'll see. We'll see. We can always just cut the stream and just do like a traditional, we'll just go back and do another vertical live. All right, we're here. It's just so cool down here. All right, gonna get our phone picked up. It's even showing walking directions. It's kind of fun. I might have to mute. Good evening. It's the hotel? Yeah.
699.
I'm picking up.
Oh,
sorry.
picking up.
Yeah, sorry. I have 2 pickups. So. Sorry about that. Yeah. No, yeah. I just have 2 pickups. So. Alright. We got order 2 picked up. Alright. So now we gotta walk like 2 or 3 blocks back to the car.
Oh boy.
Excuse me.
You gotta sneak right through.
Excuse me. Alright, so you're getting the fast walk now because you're trying to get back to the car since we got the orders all picked up. We're gonna cross here. This is nowhere near as busy. This place will be absolutely packed on like Friday night, Saturday night. This is a lot more enjoyable to walk it this time. Alright, we got all of our orders here. We'll get everything marked as picked up. I think we're about like 2 blocks away, something like that. So yeah, there's just no apparently there's some Christmas thing going on downtown here. There's no street parking over here. 6th and the 7th, which is Friday and Saturday, which means parking down here is going to be horrible. There's going to be a ton of people and no good parking spots. Let's see if we can get across here. All right. Sorry, I can't keep up with chat. I can barely even see my phone. And I know it's shaky, but... oh well. We're almost back to the car. Can we go get these dropped off? Alright, here we go. Almost back to our car. Good thing we can be nice and trusting of people down here. So, I don't know how much we're going to spend down by Magic Dumpster here tonight. We'll see. Thank you again. Well, there's our exercise for the day. Oh. Let's get this all figured out. I'm gonna throw you guys. Whoa. Finding everybody here. Let me just throw you back up in the holster. I'm gonna get all my instructions. All right. Ah, sorry. Ugh. We're gonna scooch out of here. So these are both going down to Port Royal. Average house in Port Royal is probably worth $10 to $20 million per house. So certainly a nice certainly nice to have delivery locations where people can afford to tip. Obviously that doesn't mean everyone tips well, but a lot of people down here do. Let's go. You took that turn very slow. Let's go, guy. We got food to deliver. So I think we're going to be delivering the DoorDash first. I think. The DoorDash is closer, so if you have 2 orders in your car, 95% of the time, delivering the closer order first is going to be the most logical thing to do. Only if there's some sort of weird, like, U-turn or traffic thing, so. We didn't even make it to Magic Dumpster. We just got talking about Magic Dumpster. So I think that's pretty magical tonight. Magic Dumpster knows that he's on t-shirts now and a sticker in our Spring store, formerly Teespring, now Spring. Yep, there it is, Lisa. So we do have the Magic Dumpster merch is available. I posted a link earlier today in the community tab. So I haven't even ordered mine. Like literally, I finished making the design this morning sitting at a coffee shop. Just got to show the family. So I don't even know which I'm ordering. We have t-shirts, sweatshirts, and stickers currently available to start with. And there will be more ideas as well as more things we can put Magic Dumpster on to come. Thank you, Lisa. Yes, fully monetized. So, and it's funny because after that, your little watch hour bar goes away and it just doesn't matter anymore. So it's something. There's a few things like this in life, right? Something that you care a whole lot about, and then as soon as you get there, it just doesn't matter. I kind of feel like high school graduation was like that. Like you care about high school graduation, you look forward to it, and then it's over and you're like, okay, so now what? That's kind of what the 4,000 watch hours is. Like we've been like talking about watch hours literally for 6 months. And now we hit it and we're done. Watch hours are done. It's just not a thing on this channel that we got to be talking about or thinking about anymore. So we're just going to stick with subscriber and member goals at this point, which our subscriber goal is to get to 1420. Our member goal is to get to 25, looking for 5 more subs and 5 more members, unless something came in where I didn't notice that. So we have a dirty double stack, but they're both going the same way. So yeah, we're gonna drop this DoorDash off first. Yeah, so like I don't even know if you actually have to keep it. Like, do you have to keep the rolling 4,000 in a year, or can you get demonetized if your watch hours ever went below that level? I don't really know how that works. It's definitely why there's a benefit to having like a nice core set of videos that will always get views. Car behind me wants to go faster, apparently. So we're headed to like our 20 to 40 million dollar houses. Okay, got it. Got it. Well, hopefully I will not lose it anytime soon. Yeah, whoever this guy is behind me, man, he is all up on my tail. I don't even know what the speed limit is. Oh, it's 30, and I'm going 30 and a 30. Okay, so he's just obnoxious. All right, we are like half a mile away. We're gonna run in. We're gonna do our quick little drop off here for DoorDash first, and then come back out, and we gotta just continue down this road basically all the way to the very end. If you guys remember the post-video hurricane that I made where I got stuck and I couldn't go any further, that's the general road that I'm going to be heading all the way to the end to. I don't really know where this is. Alright. So now you can go, little car that was tailgating me. Oh, you're still kind of following me. Sorry. Sorry, he's like, what is there a Pontiac vibe doing amongst the $20 million houses? Who permitted this scoundrel to be back here? Oh, he's still following us. Wouldn't it be funny if we're like driving to his house? How does this go? I don't know how this goes. Is this right? Alright, he's finally going his own way, so he can go speeding through his neighborhood full of millionaires and billionaires. Alright, we're like a house or two away. We're just about here. This is the first pickup we had, the Asideofhustlechannel. Alright. Very pretty house. Very pretty house. We're just gonna go right here though, so I don't have to back and far. What is it? Leave at the door. Perfect. Let's make sure I get the right order. All right, now we're on our way to the Uber Eats. Sorry guys, I'm like so far behind on the chat. Just busy, and then we're driving through these back roads and stuff. So we'll get caught up eventually. So Savage, have you watched my basic like YouTube videos for beginners yet? I've got like 2 or 3 of them on the chat. Like I did a couple even before I did the most recent Grassi update one. So I don't know if there's somebody on who has a chance to like pull up but I have like, I'm gonna build more videos out, but I already have 2 videos, like what I wish I knew when I started YouTube. But like, first one is like, is there still time to start a YouTube channel or whatever? That's the first one. And then the second one is like, what I wish I knew before I started YouTube. They're good watches, Savage, and I mean, it's a grind. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm never gonna lie to anybody and say like YouTube, yeah, it's a grind. Sounds good! Exclamation point. I am just about a mile out. All right, I'm not caught up on everything chat-wise, guys, but Savage, I think you've got content and opportunity too with, it's Madden, I believe, right, that you're doing? Like with all the Madden stuff that you're doing? You're already doing it for fun. And I think there's an opportunity to possibly just turn that, like, just things to consider, for sure. She said she's gonna come out a little bit before I see her on the thing. A pretty cool tree over here. Let's see if I can find it. It's kind of blurry. It looks way cooler in real life. It's colored lights, but it's like sparkling. I think that's the one. She was blue on the screen, but now she's not. Oh, I see someone with a flashlight. Yeah, this is like further than we ever made it down after the hurricane hit. So. Let her know. Flashlights. Let her know I saw. Good evening, Ellie. Yeah, so last time I was down here was right after the hurricane. I got stuck because there was water on the road and everything, so I never got to make it down this far. So.
Damn, that's crazy.
All right, so there's 2 bags here. There's one, and then I need a pin from you too, really quick.
3796. I know there's like no street lights, so that doesn't help you there.
Yeah.
It's so hard. Awesome.
All right, have a great night.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. All right, well, we're gonna head back in the direction of Magic Dumpster. What time is it? 7:20? All right. Confirm it's my account. Thanks Uber Eats for like literally just. They always send the confirm your account on Uber Eats when you're driving too, so it's not like you can just quickly take a picture of yourself. That could also be Lisa. Yeah, that's possible. And then I also have a couple of long form videos, and there's a bunch of people like leaving from a Christmas party down here. Oh yeah, there's like food. They're catering in a huge Christmas party. Oh yeah, it's outdoor. It's huge. Someone's entire yard is just filled with like tiki torches, lights, catering in an outdoor meal down here. It's a life that I've never known or understood and probably never will. Still kind of cool. I'm to the point in my life where it's like I can enjoy the fact that other people get to have enjoyable experiences even if I don't get to experience them. So yeah, well, there's at least one link for you, Savage Batman. Like, we want to help you. Like, it's definitely one of the big things I want to do. And like I said to everybody, I'll never try to deceive anyone into thinking that YouTube is easy and to monetize on YouTube and to go full-time on YouTube. Like, yeah, I would imagine best case scenario is like I'm at least another year away. That's like in a best case scenario. And honestly, I would put it probably more in the 3 to 5 year where I could say, okay, all of my bills are being paid by YouTube every month and I'm actually able to save some money up. I would think it would be there. Awesome. Hey, Supreme Reaction. Congratulations though. Like, I remember those days. I remember it was like grinding through, and like if you look at some of my old live streams, we were like, we're at 1,300 watch hours, or we're at like, you know, we were trying to get to the 3,000 then and different things. So just, you got to keep grinding. Search-based content is huge for giving you views on a consistent basis. So some of the videos that I made months ago that still get a lot of views are like how to complete shop only Instacart orders at Publix, how much money can you make on Grubhub, how much money can you make as a Platinum Dasher, right? So they're basically search-based things. They're questions that people are asking. So I want to pump out a bunch more of those to have those consistently just getting views. And then once you can do live streams, I find that live streams are a really good way. Vertical live streams are how you reach new people. Horizontal live streams are how you build into your current audience. That's the way I would define the two. Doesn't mean new people can't find you on horizontal. Doesn't mean you can't connect with your current audience on vertical. But just in general, we've picked up a lot of random people, and especially like international people. We get lots of international people that come through on the vertical lives. So, but I mean, like, ask away. I'm not an expert, but I've gone through the grind in the last year. So my first fresh video for this channel that was actually part of a side hustle, I filmed on January 1st last year, and it was a ride along. If I'm gonna go for the $700 day, guys, that the first date that we picked is coming up soon. We picked up the talked about trying to do the Friday into the Saturday before Christmas. Yeah, like when I get parked here, I'll try to get caught up on chat, guys. Sorry, it's been so much and we've been busy. So we're gonna go park by Magic Dumpster. Magic Dumpster is like in a back alley. It's a place we sometimes go to get big orders. So yeah, I definitely want to help you guys on the journey to whatever it is you want to accomplish with your YouTube. You know, some of you guys are ahead of me too, and so there's also, like, Lisa's been monetized before, even though she's not now. She's been there. So please feel free to ask questions. And I'm going to tell you, one of the big resources that I used in this whole journey was Think Media, T-H-I-N-K, Think Media. So shorts are another good way if you just want to, if you want to build your subscriber base. So if you're having trouble getting to the 1,000 subs, shorts are a good way. But I would call them, this is not picking on them as people, this is just from the business side. Shorts tend to be lower quality subscribers because they just like the video. And so it's kind of almost like a subscriber from a short is almost like someone giving you a like on your video. But it is definitely a strategy for getting your subscriber base up. I use shorts primarily now just to put up things that are whatever. I've tried a lot of different strategies. I've not had much great success with shorts in general. I mean, they can kill the channel. I think they're, like I said, I think they're good for getting your subscribers up. But I would still say most of my subscribers have come from long form videos. If I had to guess, it'd be something like 10% shorts, 20% lives, and 70% long form. So I think the biggest thing that you can do when you're a new creator is go live as soon as you're able to go live. It allows your personality to shine through. It really, it's one of the ways to speed up how well people get to know you, how comfortable they are with you, and whether or not they're going to recommend their friends. Because the more you do a live, like, the more lives you do, the harder it is to fake, right? So those of you guys who've been watching me do live, you've kind of seen me at highs and lows, so you kind of know who I am. You know who I'm striving to be, but you also know that I'm not there, because you've seen me on good days, you've seen me on bad days, you've seen me when I'm excited and energized, you've seen me when I'm exhausted, you know, you've seen me when I get good orders, you've seen me when I get bad orders, you've kind of seen the full gauntlet, and that's a huge benefit. And if you've got a really good camera presence on top of that, then like that doubles the ability that you have to really connect with an audience. All right. So we're back up to 5th Avenue. We're gonna kind of drive down 5th, I guess. I don't have a plan. I feel like those are probably our 2 good orders for the night. I'm not gonna lie. I've got to park somewhere so I can get Uber Eats back on. So I need to find a parking spot. And that's like a hard thing to come by down here. See if I have enough time. I think I only need to take 1 picture of me. I'm just trying to get Uber Eats back on because, like, I can't get orders because it's making me verify my identity while I'm driving. All right, I think we're good on that. All right, so we should be back live. Oh yeah, like, for sure. And vertical lives, so like this, how we're doing right now, is one of the best ways to meet new people, especially if you haven't fully carved out your niche yet and what you want to accomplish. It's really good because you can try out a bunch of different things. All right, $6 plus. So we're right back to it. This is right back where we just picked up from. One of the things we're picking up is called the Jabroni. How's it going, Shane? Well, once again, sorry we're having trouble keeping up with the stream because orders got good. It just took a while. It was so slow. Are we still waiting for that tip? We might still be waiting for the tip on that first pizza delivery too. That's kind of crazy. All right, we're gonna try our valet friends here again. Okay, one more time. Thank you again. I don't want to assume. I just feel like it's really impolite to just like park in a spot where normal people would not be able to park and just assume that it's okay. So we're going to bring you guys in again. So Shane, we're doing well. We are celebrating 4,000 watch hours. This is the after party. Oh, I think our, let's see, did it come through? I don't know. We did a Rosati's pizza order and we've now done 2 orders since then, but I think that's all been within an hour. So this is like $6 plus for like 3 miles. Yeah, we're still waiting for that Rosati's. That should come through in another like 5 to 10 minutes. So this was a really good hour. Anytime you complete 2 good orders and you're still waiting for a pending tip that came through before that, it's a good sign. Well, last time we were here, we got stacked with an Uber Eats as well. So let's see if we can do that again. It was just slow here. I'll turn camera around for those of you who missed this earlier. Get to see some of the sights and sounds. Downtown 5th Avenue, Naples, Florida. Hello. Back again. Can't get rid of me. Picking up for Joanne this time.
Joanne?
Yeah, Joanne.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Thank you. All right, I'm going to mute because of music. Thanks. And Supreme Reaction, you can email me at asideofhustlechannel@gmail.com if you have questions that I didn't get to here. So it's just been super busy with deliveries. But I definitely want to answer any YouTube questions you have. So if there's anything, asideofhustlechannel@gmail.com. Just make sure you add the word channel in there. Or if there's a mod or anybody wants to type in the full thing. But yeah, I'd love to chat with you. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. And have a good night. There you go. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, that's the email. Supreme Reaction. So appreciate you hanging out with us. Sorry I couldn't be more chatty tonight. I thought I was going to be able to be super chatty, and then it went like just all nuts. We went from 0 orders for like the first hour of the stream to like non-stop. It just, everything kicked in super late tonight. So not sure why, but we will take it. Last night by this time we were just about done with all of our good orders. Tonight, who knows? All right. We didn't get stacked with anything while we were there, but I'm gonna throw you guys on the roof. You can look at the stars. And then, of course, make sure I don't leave you on the roof, or else you're going to see the ground. Well, thank you, everybody, for hanging out with us. Hopefully, you guys are taking care of the chat and everything and keeping everybody engaged as best as you can. I'm trying my best here, but we are just rocking and rolling. This is the 4,000 watch hour after party. So we're gonna confirm, pick this up. This is probably just like a oh man, it's like 0.4 mile drop off. This is so close. Yes, have a good night, Supreme. Now I'm gonna get Supreme Reaction and Savage Batman. I'm gonna get those two confused in my head. So, like, already I could already tell. I'm like, oh my goodness, those names are like, for whatever reason in my head, those names are too similar. So, all right, let's do a quick little update on channel goals. We got 2 channel goals, 1420 subscribers and 25 channel members. We're looking for 5 more of each. So we're 14, 15, and at 20 currently. So we're looking for 5 more members, 5 more subscribers. I've got a question too for those of you who have been monetized. How quickly do the payouts start showing up in terms of, like, do they update it daily? I know they don't cash out every day, but do they start showing up daily? I gotta go this way. I don't even know where I'm going. We're not going far. We're already a quarter of a mile to the destination. I just drove like half a block. So I was researching so much stuff today. I was like, I cannot do all this. 464, there you go. What do you need for vertical live stream? Is just 100, right? And then what do you need for, because they lowered the standard for like super chats and stickers, but I forget what it is. It's still 3,000 watch hours, but is it a lower subscriber number? Is it like 750? I forget what it is now. Hey, you just got to keep pushing. You just got to, like, you got to decide if it's what you want to do, then you just fight for it. You fight for it until it is either obvious that it's going to happen or it's obvious that it's never going to happen. So you just got to fight, battle. You got to put the grind in even when on the days you don't feel like it. Just like anything else in life. Awesome. Do it. Do it. I'm going to tell you one of the vertical live stream, 503,000. Oh, so you're close. You're close on the subs, and then you just got to get the watch hours up. And okay, so I see this. I don't know where to park. Apparently not there. Can I park over in here? Well, there's like an alley here. I guess I can park in the alley. I have no idea. Alright, I'm not going to take you guys with me on this one, but I'm going to try to park in the alley but not block anybody off. Alright, I'm not going to throw a sign up, but I will be back here shortly. We're already the drop off. So it'd be nice if Uber Eats would send us our next thing. Alright. Switching the pizza over from the catering bag to my pizza bag here. All right, that offer was a $6 plus. It turned out to be a little better than that. It was $9. It's a $9 order, but I mean, it was like half a mile of delivery from the restaurant, so no complaints there. And then we had our final tip come through from that pizza order. It was $10 for like less than 3 miles, came out as $12. So again, $2 base pay plus a $10 tip. So we are still waiting on one pending order. That was from that big Ocean Prime order that we had. I gotta get out of here. We're just gonna head back towards Magic Dumpster. Every time we head that way tonight, it's been good. Magic Dumpster is happy. He saw his merch, and he is happy with his merch. Because we haven't even made it to Magic Dumpster yet. Yeah, we got, like, even when it's just like $2 extra, like, I wish there was tip transparency. But since there's not, since tip transparency is not a thing, then I will always take the surprise of extra money afterwards. So it's like, I don't have to like the game to know how to play the game. And so that's why, generally speaking, if you see $10 plus and like 3 miles or less on Uber Eats, just grab those. The vast majority of the time, especially if it's $10 flat, if you see $10 flat and it's 3 miles or less, I would say 90% of the time there's a hidden tip on those. So I like it. I like taking those. And obviously it's still great dollars per mile anyway. And like if you get 2 of those an hour, your worst case scenario is like 20 bucks an hour. And you're probably getting a hidden tip somewhere in there as well. So we're going to keep heading in the direction of Magic Dumpster. We do not currently have an order. We're just gonna go down Fifth Avenue. I'll turn the camera around for you guys because there's at least some pretty stuff to look at. Some night we'll come down here and just do a walk and hunt for like super fancy cars. That's like on a weekend. Good. How's your stream going? What are you streaming about right now, Savage? Are you doing? Is it football related or Madden related or something else? So we're going. Oh yeah, one of the other tips that I've learned, and I'm still working on it. It's still easy for me to zone out, but I'm getting better at it. I think is the more you can keep talking, the more it is your job as a streamer to know what you want to talk about and to keep the conversation going. And so that is a very helpful tip that I've noted. And I've noticed on the nights, it feels like about once every 2 to 3 weeks maybe, DoorDash gives me a big influx of people. And on those nights, I try to really make sure that I'm talking, getting as many people involved as possible. If you can convert people from viewers to commenters, that's good. So that's another good tip, is to just kind of keep asking questions. Just keep asking questions of whatever it is that might be interested in. So you want to just keep engaging in and with your audience for as much as you possibly can and as long as you possibly can. And here's the other thing, and this is hard to do, but there's 2 reasons to do it. Okay, if you look at your active viewer number and it says 0, you should not stop talking just because it says viewers are 0. And there's 2 reasons I'm going to tell you to do this, and they're both very important. Reason 1 is that number is not always accurate. I have had times where it is said there are 0 people watching the stream, and there's 3 or 4 of you literally commenting the stream when it says 0 up there. So I do think maybe it's a glitch, or maybe it's just like a mind game. YouTube is kind of like pushing you and challenging you a little bit to see how you'll react. But I mean, you guys have said, there's even been times where you're like, wow, I'm the only person in here, and then like 2 or 3 of you also comment or whatever. So that's one reason why. Don't stop talking just because it says 0. The second reason you shouldn't stop talking, actually I came up with a third too. Second reason you shouldn't stop talking just because it says 0 is this. Someone could come on at any minute, and the minute that you stop talking and you look away from the camera could be the minute that someone brand new who is going to be your best new member comes on. Now, obviously sometimes you have to go. All right, we got an order here for Ocean Prime. It's $5.50 for 1.3 miles, so we're going to take that because we're taking pretty much everything on DoorDash. It is technically a platinum order, but I've got to get like totally turned around. It's a Wagyu cheeseburger. So this is back to Ocean Prime where we were just at for Uber Eats, and now we're going back there for DoorDash. Okay, so reason 1 is the numbers lie. There might actually be someone watching. Yes, the counter might not be correct. Yep. Exactly. So that's one reason. Reason 2 is someone new might be coming in at any moment. And reason 3 is even if nobody is in, you still need to practice talking and talking and talking. And you have to figure out how to talk without your words being wasted. And what I mean by that is you have to figure out how to talk, how to keep the conversation pushing forward, how to get more natural with all the things that you do. And you might feel silly if you're talking and talking and talking and no one is listening, but it is one of the best ways to get better. And I remember lots of live streams, especially before I figured out vertical versus horizontal. I just remember a lot of them where I was just talking to the camera. And you can go back and see them. I've left most of those up. I don't know why, but someday maybe someone's going to want to go back and see it, I guess. So you just have to get comfortable with this whole concept of talking even when no one is watching. Okay, we're now like not quite a back alley, but it's really nothing fun to look at back over here. I wonder if I can park right over here. Can't park there. Let's see. Sidewalk closed. Is there parking on the other side? I don't see any no parking signs. I wonder if I could just park over here. I'm trying to find like a back way in. I also don't know exactly where this is gonna spit me out at either. If that's not yellow, I can park there, right? I don't know. Is this risky? It's a little scary. Let me just ask. There's a valet over here. I've never talked to these valets. We're gonna try to make some new friends here tonight. Good evening. How are you? I've got a pickup at Ocean Prime. Is there a spot that I can
food?
for DoorDash? Is there a spot I can just go for just a couple quick minutes?
Put it right behind that pickup truck.
Right behind the pickup truck? All right, thank you so much. All right, so that is a valet driver, guys, or a valet person I have never talked to or interacted with before. So they gave me a spot, told me to go park there. So I'm gonna bring you guys with me though. I figure it's a little better to ask for permission. This is the opposite side of the road of where we normally park for Magic Dumpster. So I'm just not familiar with this side so much. But it's way easier to access. Thank you so much. I mean, it's still a bit of a walk, but at least you're not driving around. And now that I know that it's back here, this restaurant is like one of the worst ones to get access to. And it's usually a long wait, so you don't really want to illegally park anywhere super long. So if I can find myself a new valet friend, then I like that. So in Ocean Prime, I'll have to mute again because of music. But, oh, did you guys hear that? That wasn't me. Did you hear that glass break? I'll show you some stuff here. There's like on the way out, I'll show you a few things in this. There's like a courtyard here. There's like a whole like drama acting thing. We don't usually come over this way. This is like back access. Keep going, Savage. When you get down to like your final 5 or whatever, let us know and we'll just help you push to get over the top. All right, I got a mute here, I think. And then this is a small order, so hopefully it'll be ready quick. It's a really long wait. Sorry. It's super loud in here too. So we're just waiting. It's only for a cheeseburger, but it's a fancy cheeseburger. It's a Wagyu cheeseburger. Thank you, Lisa, for sharing Batman's link too. This one is like $5 for 1 mile. So it's at least a short trip. And we're definitely hitting the end of the night here for probably bigger orders. I haven't even seen an Uber Eats here in like 15 minutes now. Thanks for the update, Audrey. Yeah, hopefully everything will be good, and keep taking care of yourself. Keep taking care of yourself for sure. Thank you for updating us. So we'll be praying for you. We're just still waiting here just for a burger, but.
Hey, what's up, boss? You good? How was Thanksgiving?
All right, I'm gonna show you this courtyard. It's all like Christmas themed and decorated. So they have like no man seats. Lots of trees. It's like Christmas statues. There's like a nice, what is that? Porsche. You guys want to buy a Porsche? Drummer boy. Only 126K on the Porsche, guys. That's only just a little bit of AdSense revenue, right? So yeah, so there's like the Naples Players, so it's basically just like they do like full on, I don't know if it's like musicals, but like drama and stuff. So yeah. So we just need to start stacking that AdSense revenue and we'll get our $126,000 Porsche. If you need to ask the price, it's definitely too much. I'm surprised they even had it posted, but it gets people talking about it. By the way, the Porsche dealership is my one referred to in the restaurant about good tipping car dealerships. It's the Porsche car dealership is the good one. All right, hold on one second.
Yeah.
Thank you again.
See you, buddy.
I could have just gotten hit by a car if I'd wanted to. That Audi driver had a lot more money than me. He did not stop for me in the crosswalk, so I decided to stop for him. Because if you drive an Audi, you realize you don't have to yield to pedestrians. It's like the cool stuff. The cool stuff you never knew. If you drive an Audi, you do not have to yield to pedestrians. All right, well, we're back. Make sure everything looks good on the stream. I'm gonna refresh the chat here too, just because I know a little sketch in there. All right, did you hear that? The pay for this one's like $5 for 1 mile. It's like nothing crazy here. It's just, but it's technically called a platinum order. So we are celebrating 4,000 watch hours. We are fully monetized. It took us less than a year, so I'm happy about that. Learned a ton along the way. Super thankful to all of you guys for supporting this channel. Let's see, how much have I earned in all today? That's a good question. Over 100, well, if you're talking gig delivery. Okay, so if you're just talking gig delivery stuff. Oh, we gotta take a picture. Do they have a receipt on this? Yes, there is a receipt. All right. Come on. Stop doing this, DoorDash. I think DoorDash should, I'm fine with them requiring you to take a picture of the receipt if it's like more than one person you're picking up for. But it's kind of ridiculous when I only have one thing in the car. All right, I gotta let them know on the way. So, yeah, Teslas don't have turn signals, yes. I always joke that Elon forgot to fill their blinker fluid. All right, well, we're on our way now. This is a Wagyu burger. So like fancy pants burger. Yeah, I'm sure you can make all sorts of jokes on all this sort of stuff. So if you're talking gig delivery, Ryan, over 100, well under 200 for the day. If you're just talking gig delivery. But we have about $60 in sales on Amazon. And we also have like $10 or $12 in sales on eBay. So in terms of like the overall, like my personal goals, yeah, like we're over 200 on the day. But in terms of just like delivering, yeah, we're probably in that. I don't know, we still have a pending tip coming through on that Uber Eats order. I really don't know if there's any orders left because we had that nice big spike in the middle. You got a Tesla, Josh? Well, yours is maybe one of the, maybe they sent that update. Maybe Elon updated your car. I don't understand how Tesla's turn signals don't automatically turn on, right? Like, to me, it shouldn't even be, like, Elon's got all this tech in it. Shouldn't it just be as soon as you, even if it like goes on midway through, like a lane change or whatever, it should, as soon as you start moving out of the lane, it should throw like the turn signal on. All right, I want to turn off this light here for a second though, because we got, I mean, we've basically just stayed downtown this whole night, so I've got no complaints about that. Like once we got down here, we haven't had more than like a 2-mile drive for anything. And just as I say that, then like Grubhub's like $10 for 8 miles, which if it was in the middle of the afternoon, I might take it, but I don't really want to drive that far right now. I just want to stay right where we are. It's Magic Dumpster's special night. Yeah, tonight at least. Tonight downtown is where the money's at. Wait a second. So we'll take it. That's all we're really trying to do on any given night is just find the money. Find the money till no one wants to give their money away, and then we go home. And then try to find another way to make money until it's time to find more money. That makes it sound like I'm all about money, which is really not the case, but just practically speaking from the delivery side, it's like as long as there's orders to be had, take them. And as soon as there's not, be done. That's probably one of the biggest lessons I've learned over the years is you can't. Well, so I don't know the official date, Ryan, that my first video went live, but we'll just go by January 1st because I know it wasn't on the 1st. But I recorded my first video for a side of hustle. I basically decided last year, like, I'm gonna go for it. I've been thinking about it for a long time, and I had lots of fear and nervousness about putting myself out there. And my biggest fear, honestly, was dealing with trolls and thinking that there was just like lots of horrible people out there, which I know there are horrible people out there too. I'm not trying to downplay that. Now they're trying to go $20 for 17 miles. They just stacked the same one I had with another one. So, but if you go by January 1st and then today, like literally we weren't there yesterday and we got it today. So almost a full year, 12 months. I mean, yeah, 12 months basically. It's probably almost to the day. Because we would have hit it 4 days ago, so we would have hit it on December 1st. So it was like Sunday was the day we officially hit it, but we didn't get credited for it till today. So I have no idea where that ranks in terms of average. Like, I would imagine most people don't get there in their first year. You will hear lots of, if you start looking for videos about how to get monetized or how to get 1,000 subscribers fast, they'll all be like, yeah, I know this person, that person, that person. What they don't tell you is they also know, you know, hundreds, if not thousands of other channels that never made it too. So I would imagine doing that in under a year is, I would guess that's faster than average. That's a guess though. I mean, I don't know if anybody actually knows the stats. All right, I've been back here like one time before. And the time I came down here, I was like, handed it off to like a kid who came running out. That's it? It is it. All right, perfect. I'm just gonna pull barely into the driveway. All right. We're gonna go just leave it at the door. We're gonna go leave it at the door, and I'll be right back. Right dumpster if we can ever. We haven't even made it to Magic Dumpster yet, but that's where we're headed. Not the right location. Confirm. Take photo. I already took the photo. Now I'm going to upload the photo. upload the photo again. So the big news is DoorDash's on-time rating is no longer based on lifetime, at least not on my account. It is now based on your last 100 deliveries. So my on-time rating went from 89% to 100% overnight. We talked about that earlier. I can show you guys that in a couple minutes if we ever make it back to Magic Dumpster. You know, it's a good night when we've talked about going to Magic Dumpster like 4 times and we've never made it there. Well, so yeah, in general, I haven't cared about it, but it was a little frustrating because it's like a lot of those were from early on when I was not knowing what I was doing, when I didn't know how to do those things. But if it actually does impact like who gets the better offers, I was like 89% has to be probably one of the worst in my area. So I'm glad to have that up to 100. So I don't have any long-term goals, Ryan. I just set short-term goals that you can hit. And we'll just celebrate as they come closer. But like, honestly, I just set it for the stream. And if we hit it during the stream, we hit it during the stream. And if not, it just becomes the goal for the next stream. Or a lot of times we don't hit it during the stream, but then we hit it overnight. And then we move on from there. So like we sat at like 1380 for like 2 weeks. We were gaining new people, but we were also losing people. You know, it was just kind of like one of those repositioning, reshuffling things. So like tonight's subscriber goal is very simple, 1420. We're just looking to add 5 subscribers tonight. 5 more. We already added a few. I think we started like 1412 or something like that. But yeah, we're just looking to add 5 more subscribers. And then I always do a membership goal, or not always, most nights I do a membership goal, which that goal is to go to 25. That's kind of been our membership goal for a while here. Because we get 5 more members, we unlock 1 more emoji. We do have 3 tiers of membership available for you now at 2, 5, and 25. So really, any price point that you're comfortable with, if you want to become a member and you want to use those fun little emojis, feel free to do that. And we're still working on adding more perks for members here eventually. Merch is now available as well. So the Magic Dumpster merch, t-shirts, sweatshirts, and stickers, what I started with. And if there's more requests, honestly, just let me know. It's pretty easy once you create the base file to transfer. So if you want a Magic Dumpster coffee mug, I don't care. You want Magic Dumpster toilet paper? I don't care. We'll figure out a way to print that stuff. So but if I get a chance when we park here, I will show you guys. We're going to go right back down 5th Avenue again. We've yet to make it to where we're trying to go before we get an order, which just means more opportunity for you guys to see some Christmas lights as soon as we get turned on to 5th Avenue South here. So the game is starting. We can also talk football. I'm not going to do a specific football stream tonight, which is fine. It's just too late, but I'll probably turn on the Grossi stream in my ear here shortly. Let's go, car, go, go, drive, you have a green light, drive, 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 you have a green light, you got a green light, let's go, 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 cars, drive, you got a green light. Alright, finally make the turn. There's like 5 cars turning right, and they all decided to take the turn as slow as possible. So we're right back down here on 5th Avenue once again. Get to see our fun Christmas lights, all of our posh shops, fine dining. By the way, like behind us, like 4 blocks behind us is the beach. So about to pass the valet that has let us park over there twice tonight, and Osterio Tulia, which we picked up from twice. We've also picked up from Ocean Prime twice tonight. We haven't even made it down to like our main trio that we normally deliver from, which is Cafe Milano, La Trattoria, and Sushi Thai downtown. Those are the ones that are on the other side of Magic Dumpster. So we tend to see those a little bit more. crossing? Go ahead. Go ahead. Cross, cross, cross. It's good. I'm not in a rush. It's very important, like when you're on 5th Avenue, that you just don't come driving down here if you're in a rush. Like there's nights, if I'm looking for orders, it's great because you go nice and slow. Like you probably don't go much over like 15 miles an hour and you're passing by. There's probably about 12 different restaurants here. There's probably about 12 different restaurants that are on DoorDash, Uber Eats, Grubhub. So you're basically going 15 miles an hour and you're within a mile of all of those restaurants. And you're in shouting distance of a couple others that if you're down here, you're maybe closer to them than anything else. Try to get the camera a little more focused for you here. We got these like light balls that are hung in the tree. I don't know what to call them. Probably doesn't sound so good to call them that, but balls of light. That still doesn't sound good. Anyway, spheres. They have illuminated spheres hanging from the trees. How about we call it that? All right. Just to our left here, not out your side, but out the other side of the window is Ocean Prime. That's where we picked up from twice. So that is, we're about 2/3 of the way down 5th Avenue, and then to the left is where we showed you all the Christmas decorations and the $125,000 Porsche that's for sale. And so we have to go about one more block and we can take a right, and then we'll head to the back alley and go hang out. Are you guys crossing? I'm not in a rush, so whatever, you guys go. Even though that's completely illegal and there's no crosswalk there. I don't care. You go do your thing. You do your thing, ladies. All right, and now we're right by Cafe Milano. I don't think we're gonna stay out too much longer here if there's not much for orders. I mean, we just drove this whole strip and nothing's come through on anything. All right, Detroit. So yeah, so we got the game going on. So let me do this. Let me throw the Grossi stream on in my ear, just so I can follow along with what's going on there. Too. We're not doing an official football stream, but we can still talk football. It sounds like the Juan Soto sweepstakes is going to be decided soon. All right, I got the stream going on. I think there's like a penalty on the play, so I got no actual action. I am just streaming off of Rossi's stream, so. All right, we're gonna go park by Magic Dumpster here. Right where I am right now is exactly where we watched the parade go by like 2 nights ago. Like this exact spot. That's right where we were standing, and now we'll go down this road. Oh no, someone's parked in our Magic Dumpster spot. Are they? No? Oh, I thought it was. I guess not. All right, well, Magic Dumpster has done amazing tonight. I'm not even hoping or expecting to get another offer here tonight because we were nonstop. After being so slow, let's see. We have a pending. I think one of our pending came through. Let's see how that played out. If there's anything extra on it. Or if it was... This was that one. Yeah, so we took it for $14.01. Here, hold on. Let me turn this around. There's really nothing interesting to look at there. Okay, so we took that one. This was the first Ocean Prime we took on Uber Eats that went all the way down to the end. She came and met us outside. We took that at $14.01 and it turned out to be $17.89. $2.89 base pay plus a $15 tip. So again, there's another one, low mileage, over $10 hidden tip. It is as tried and true as about anything. It's never a guarantee, obviously. Because sometimes, like I had one earlier today. I'll show you one that did not have a hidden tip on it. And it's generally if it's like high money for high mileage. So I was given a $17.64 for 11 miles. And the $17.64 for 11 miles was $17.64. There was no hidden tip on it. So, but generally speaking, $10 plus 3 miles or less. I mean, the vast majority of the time, there's a hidden tip on that. So, that puts us $47.53 there. Oh, let me show you guys Magic Dumpster. Magic Dumpster's a little bit behind us today. There it is. Okay, and then let me do this. So the Teespring link is up. Hold on. There's a way I can do this. I know there's a way I can do this. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna add to the chat flag. Alright, so I'm gonna go. Sorry, Gracie, I gotta leave you for a second. I gotta switch back here to other account. Let's get the link here. So I need share. I don't know how to find my own live streams when I'm on my own account. So like when I'm actually on a side of Hustle, I don't know how to get to my live streams. I know that sounds really weird. And I feel like this should be a very obvious thing. But I honestly, like when I click on your videos, oh. Well, it's high mileage for high dollar. But I don't think we can complain about this. $21 for 13 miles. So I'm not gonna waste an acceptance rate point on a $21 offer that's more than $2 a mile. Yeah, so like my live doesn't show up. Click on my avatar. Wait a second. Hold on. Click on my avatar, and then where do I go though? Detroit touchdown. Thank you, Ryan. Alright, and mark arrived at the store. This is actually not a big order, it's just a big tipper. And then okay, so when I click on my avatar, it brings up, my main page here. But then if I click on anything, like if I click on your videos, it doesn't show up under my videos. Doesn't show up under my lives. Good work, Kaylee. You're not slowing down this week, so. I still don't know where to find it. And they just redid how this all looks. So I just copy the link. What I do is I copy the link and then I search for it, and then I can pull up my own stream. All right, so I'm gonna do this. If I can find it really quick here. Okay, I gotta go pick up this food. If someone has access to my community post from earlier today, and you have a chance to... Oh, Here we go. I found it. I was gonna say, if you have a chance to post the Teespring link, but I found it, so I can post it. Alright, that's got our magic dumpster merch. I'm not going to bring you guys in for this one. Hopefully it'll be ready nice and quick and I'll be back shortly. I'll throw the BRBs up though. BRB hasn't been out much tonight. So then we're going to go take this $21 for 13-mile order. It's probably going to be our last one. We're going to be so far away from downtown. This is probably our last delivery of the night. And then we'll do some football talk. Alright, we'll be back. Sign. Come on, sign. You got to do better than that. If I download Nightbot, it can drop links for me. All right, I will have to research that one. If you get a chance to email that one, that would be great. If not, just remind me on a future stream. I was looking, so I tried Streamlabs today, and it just did not. The power behind it looked really good, but the execution was like struggling. I couldn't even get it actually downloaded on my computer. I don't know if my computer is too old or what, or didn't have enough memory left on it. Something along those lines. All right, so we gotta go 14 miles. Maybe a little less, but we've got a trip. All right, so is that gonna be your last one for the night? I'm gonna go ahead and throw the Grassy stream back on my ear. Alright, we are out of this back area. We got to do a couple more zigzags when we back on our main. Who wants us to go all the way on the interstate? I don't really want to go on the interstate with drinks. All right, it's going to be fourth down on the lines. There's just a sack by the Packers on Jared Goff. So it is really interesting, like as you listen to a streamer over a while, like you pick up more and more things that you want to learn or you want to do or whatever. So all right, well, hello to everyone. We'll do a nice little reset here. This is probably our last delivery of the night, unless we catch something that takes us back. Unless we catch something that takes us back towards home. This will be my last DoorDash. I'm not going to do more DoorDash. We're already... This is one of those orders that it's not bad, but it's really not good. So it's like 21 for 13 miles. So it's one of those that people would say, well, hey, it's over $1 a mile. It's a good order. But the reality is, I was 1 mile away from home. Now I'm going to be 12 miles away from home. I was right in the middle of good restaurants. Now I'm going to be far away from good restaurants. So it's one of those things where I'm taking it because it's fine. But a lot of times you'll see people like, hey, that's over $1 a mile. It's a good order. Like, no, drop off matters. And you gotta kind of know your town, know the risks. We are going to end the night at 73% acceptance rate. That's even with declining 2 orders tonight. So I was hoping to be to 80 by tomorrow. If we didn't have to decline those 2, we would have been at 75. But alas, we'll take what we can get. At least we're back to platinum again, and my plan is to not lose it. Alright, so here is the reset. I don't even know where we're at for delivery money for the day. By the time we're done with this, we should be pretty close to 200, probably under by a little bit. Still, it was a really slow first half of supper, and then it just picked up. It was really good. Got a lot of nighttime construction going on down here. We are on the hunt for 1420 subscribers and 25 channel members, looking for 5 more of each. So they're both ways that you can support a small creator, and we appreciate that so much if you are able. If you're not able to subscribe and become a member, that's perfectly fine too. We appreciate that. We do have the Spring, which has our merch, Magic Dumpster merch. I have not even ordered mine yet, so don't worry if you can't order yet. So it's supposed to show up under some of the videos, but I noticed like earlier today, like even though it was like under the video, it still didn't look right. Trying to keep these drinks flat and not spilly. I told you I didn't want to go on the interstate. Why are you taking me back to the interstate? No interstate. No, 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 no interstate. Shop and deliver order on Uber Eats, $10 for 15 miles to go shopping for someone. Yeah, that's gonna be a no for me. All right, well, I appreciate all you guys. Let me know what you guys want to talk about here tonight too. I don't actually know what the football game is at, and my stream keeps popping in and out, so I can't even really keep up with it. All right, it is 7-0 Lions. 7-0 Lions, 3 minutes and change left in the first quarter. Lions just got the ball back here as well. All right, for whatever reason, my connectivity to Grassy is slow. We're not worried about a Grassy raid or anything tonight. So we're celebrating our own thing tonight, and I appreciate that. Not to mention Grassy already came by and did a little early celebration, early Christmas gift to us yesterday, and super cool to have him drop by. So I'm gonna just put the stream on my other channels. All right, Uber Eats, we got $7 for 5 miles, but it's from Five Guys. We're not going to add that on here to this delivery. We still have quite a bit to go. We still have 9 miles to go on this delivery. So it's good dollars, but it's high mileage. Alright, it's going to be third down for the Lions. We're going to try to do a little commentary. I think I'm caught up to Grassi now. It's third down for the Lions. They do have a 7-0 lead. We're late in the first quarter. So that's what we got going on right now. We can talk about other things too, but unless my chat is being weird, I'm not seeing anything new come through. So, if we got nothing, I will just talk about football. All right, first down Lions on that play. Jahmyr Gibbs with the first down for the Lions. So Green Bay is challenging the spot on that last play that maybe Gibbs didn't get to the first down. Grassi thinks he made it, so for whatever that's worth. I don't know, I'm not seeing it. I can't make a judgment call myself, but Green Bay with a challenge on the field. All right, we've got 7 miles to go on this delivery. The game is currently in a timeout because the Packers have challenged the spot on the field. Grassi seems to think that the first down was good and it's probably going to be a waste of a challenge. But we will see on that. There's just over 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Lions have a 7-0 lead. It is Thursday Night Football, the first game of Week 14 of the NFL season. It's so crazy how quick you go from Monday to Thursday. Like when it's not football season, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 4 days. But when it's football season, it's like 2 days. It's like you have Monday, and then it's like 2 days off, and then you're back to football again on Thursday. Our drop-off time is going to be set to be about 9 o'clock. But then we got to drive another 20 minutes back home after this, so it's what it is. It's one of our biggest orders of the night. And it's not technically considered a platinum order because it's not $2 a mile, but we'll take it to stay busy for sure. Appreciate you guys hanging out tonight. So we are out. It's going to be our last DoorDash of the night. We will leave on Uber Eats, Grubhub, and Instacart in case we can catch something that will pay some of our miles home. But I'm hoping to be home here by, if I get like 1 or 2 good orders that take me home, still be home by 10 o'clock would be nice. Yeah, the call was on the field stood or was confirmed, I'm not sure which one, but it was first down. And on first down, play basically goes nowhere, so second down, Lions. All right, we're down to 5 miles to go. Really long order. 13 miles is a long drive at night. So we got 5 miles to go. It's going to be 4th down, Lions. Packers stopped Jahmyr Gibbs in the backfield on 3rd down there. So it is 4th down. And I'm assuming the Lions have to punt. I think that's where they're not far enough to be in field goal range here. Fourth and 8 with 48 seconds to go in the first quarter here in the Packers and Lions game. But we don't have to only talk about football. It's not specifically a football stream. I just got nothing else to talk about at the moment, and the game is going on, and if I were not here, I'd probably be home watching it. So I might as well talk about it while listening to the Grassi stream, supporting Grassi. All right, down to 4 miles to go for this drop-off. This was $21, but it was like 13 miles. Super high, good high dollars, but high mileage too. It's not quite as far as I thought. We're gonna be kind of near a Target. We'll be near some other restaurants, but I'm still turning off DoorDash. I know DoorDash at this time of night, it likes to get wild and start sending me all sorts of crazy directions to the north, but welcome all of you. This is the 4,000 hour celebration, full monetization in under a year for this channel. This is the after party, and so we've got that. Super excited. Thank you guys for hanging out with me, spending some time with me tonight. We've got in the pinned comment the link to the spring store, where our first merch is now available for Magic Dumpster. So I'll be looking to order a shirt here soon. I just might have to wait till we're in our new place, because I don't want to be sent to our old place and then I don't actually get to see it. But yeah, we got the Magic Dumpster. Super excited about that. And we are hunting for 5 more subscribers and 5 more channel members tonight. Grubhub is actually sending us an order. $13 for 20 miles going the opposite direction I want to go. So that's gonna be a no from me, dog. In the famous words of, is that Randy Jackson or something? That'll be a no from me, dog. Three miles to go. Every mile seems like a victory here. we are going into a gated community. Sometimes this gate is open. Sometimes this gate is closed. But they provided a gate code if the gate is closed. They even say that, if the gate is closed. Here is the code. So that's good. That's one of the holdups a lot of times in these gated communities, if they don't give you the code. All right, we are down to 2 miles to go on this drop off here. Pretty sure we're like on a commercial break for the Packers because $7 for 25 miles for an alcohol delivery. There are so many things about that order that are so bad. $7 is bad. 25 miles is worse. The fact that it's all that for an alcohol delivery is just horrible. Alright. We got to zigzag through a couple more back roads here. We got to go this road, zigzag, and then we'll be into the community. Just got to find out if the gate code is open or not. I'm starting to get tired here too. I haven't had supper either. So after this delivery, I'm going to head in the direction of home, but I'll stay on the stream while I'm headed home. And we'll see if we can catch any Uber Eats, Grubhub, or Instacart on the way home. Big play by Christian Watkins, but then possibly a fumble at the end of the play. So we're going to have to see how this plays out. It was going to be a first down. Looks like it's going to be a fumble on the Packers, it sounds like. $6 for 3 mile order on Uber Eats. It's not horrible, but it was not really. I couldn't tell if it was alcohol or not. It was 7-Eleven. All right. All right, Detroit got the ball back and a pass to Laporta for about 10 yards for another first down for the Lions. All right, we are less than a half a mile out from this super long 13, 14 mile delivery, whatever it is. Excuse me. All right, looks like there's a penalty on the Packers, possibly a personal foul here as well. The Packers are not having a good little series of things going on. All right, the gate is open, so that is good. We're like 0.1 mile away. We are in the community, no gate code necessary. We just got to figure out which building this is in, because there's a lot of buildings here. Let's see, I gotta figure out which unit number we are trying to get to. $22.25. I do think I gotta run up to the 3rd floor. I think. I won't know for sure till I get there, but I think so. So beyond connecting with you guys, the idea of just adding watch hours isn't really as big of a deal anymore, right? So just trying to think through all of this. All right. Third floor. All right, there we go. Ugh. Fourth down Lions. Fourth down Lions. All right, DoorDash is definitely starting to increase the base pay on some of these longer orders. I mean, it's still not really worth it just on base pay alone, but it does make them a little more enticing. Oh, and our dash just ended anyway, so that's perfect timing. We are gonna make sure we have Uber Eats on, Grubhub on, Instacart on, even though I'm not really expecting any Instacart. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna I'm gonna end. Let's see. How easily can I do this? I'm just checking to see. I got logged out of my GoDaddy, so. So I'm trying to get logged back into my one account so I can make a thumbnail here. What I think we're gonna do, I think we're gonna end the stream and then I'm gonna throw up a quick little stream here for Packers and Lions. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna end this stream for now. I'm gonna pop up on a new fresh stream just because maybe we'll pull in a couple of new people just by going fresh, and then we're gonna do that on the ride home. So we're gonna switch over and do an official football stream. Thank you guys all for hanging out on this one for the after party, and have a good night if I don't see you again till tomorrow.